Welcome back to All in Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about OMG. Yeah, they're still around. So, I was looking at this chart and I was kind of fascinated. I don't think this project is really doing much anymore, but it's doing something in the charts. And so, I wanted to kind of look it over. Looks like previously we had a falling wedge and it broke out, and after it broke out, we had a 5,000% move to the upside. Pretty massive. Stochastic RSI was down low, had a couple bullish divergences. And kind of looks like right now we might be getting a divergence coming in, or at least at minimum, the stochastic is moving to the upside. Now, what's really fascinating about this chart here is falling wedge, breakout, and it kind of looks like on the weekly, we're forming another falling wedge. Now, previously, we were getting rejected at the 50, finally broke up with a massive wick, came back down, and then started making these higher highs, higher lows, until we broke down. Well, we're about to break out of this falling wedge, is what it looks like on the weekly. And can we blast through? We already hit the 50 once. Are we going to hit it again and go back down? That's possible. Or we could just break through and have another massive move. I could see it coming up, hitting the 50, getting rejected, coming back down, retesting the resistance line, and then going up again. It didn't do that over here, but I could see that happening. So on the weekly, we've got this falling wedge. We are right about to break out of this thing. Right on time. Let's go ahead and move down to the daily. Because on the daily, we had formed this, did I say rising wedge before? I meant falling wedge. I don't remember what I said. Anyway, it was a falling wedge on the weekly. We're breaking out of this rising wedge. So we've been stuck in this rising wedge here all the way back in the end of July. And we had this was forming a lot at the end of July, kind of like a inverse head and shoulders forming, breakout, retest, and then now it's turned into a rising wedge, and we broke out. So we finally had our breakout. Price target of this breakout is $2.86, which lines up almost perfectly with this previous resistance right here. And we'll probably get hit there, come back down, do a little retest, or maybe just kind of hover around here, kind of like this, going sideways until we finally break out. Hit the 200 on the daily, possibly break right through, but this line right here, let me go to the weekly, looks like previous resistance, support, breakthrough. So eventually we got to get up here, and it kind of looks like we're going to, on the weekly, we might time it to hit this resistance right here. Maybe even if we moved this down to right there, hit this resistance when the 50 comes down, we hit them both at the same time. Going back to the daily, we do have this breakout. It's looking good. It's looking very bullish. The UT bot had us in green all the way back at the middle of July, and just been going up ever since. It's kind of slowly just moving, but we're right here. I can imagine we're not going to break out right away. I kind of feel like we're going to hit this thing, kind of hover around here, slowly move its way up, hit this previous resistance, slowly move its way up. Right now we're kind of just breaking through this previous resistance right here. So we were hitting it, broke through, and finally secured a candle inside the resistance and about to break out. Let's see. Let's look at some price targets here. So the price target of this falling wedge is the top, around 17, 18 bucks. Is that possible? I'm not sure. Let's go back to the weekly. The project, I was looking them up because I haven't heard anything about them in a while, and they kind of seem like they're dead. It looks like they kind of changed their name to Boba or something like that. I'm not really sure what's going on with them. I didn't look too thoroughly, but from what I saw, it didn't look like, you know, a good project, that they were really doing anything anymore. Their socials hadn't posted in a year, so I'm not really sure. Maybe they changed their name and I was looking at the wrong social, but I went to CoinMarketCap, opened up their Twitter account, couldn't really find anything. So I'm kind of concerned about this actually. If you're betting on this, I'm concerned that it's actually going to make a breakout. It still could. Price action. The daily volume was pretty good. I think it was around like 30 million or something like that for a small project like this. That's pretty decent. Anyway, if it does break out, price target of about 18 bucks. If we have some kind of crazy bull run going on here, bring us back to the top. And that's the other thing I'm looking at here is this resistance right here. This is what I'm looking at right here. So we hit it, came down, hit it, hit it, hit it. Are we going to hit it again? And if we do, it coincides right with my 1272, which is one of my favorite places to take profit, right there. And if it were to do that, time-wise, it would have to happen before the end of the year. Is that likely? Not sure. Am I betting on it? Not too much. But price action speaks for itself. It does look like we're going to break out of this falling wedge. What happened last time? We broke out. I mean, look at this thing. Broke out, just smashed almost all the way up to this resistance. How many days did it take from the breakout to actually hit the resistance? That was a 700% move, and it took 98 days to finally hit the resistance. To get that almost hit the resistance, it took 7 days. Oh yeah, I'm on the weekly chart, so it just took 1 week, yeah, to almost get there. Anyway, that's what I got for OMG. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, share it, do all that other stuff. I'm not a financial advisor. Talk to you later.